Nick here, Mr. Millionaire Insight. What's going on? We are live, and it's a Saturday. Hold on, let me adjust here. What's up, Jay?
What up?
What's going on? What's going on? Let me turn you up a little bit in the headset a little bit. Man, I was trying to get this co-host thing popping off.
Oh man, you're good. We got it, man. I think,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I hope so. So yeah, man. So what's going on with you on this beautiful Saturday? April Fools, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, now, I just made another $300.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. So, we're gonna dive into that in a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? We try to do our best to highlight and showcase, you know, what we getting into. As you tapping in, please tap the screen, share it live because it's going to be a movie today. Because today is a special day. I mean, every day is a special day, but today especially, we're going to talk about business. We're going to talk about online business, more specifically affiliate marketing. And I got my ace over here, Justin Springer. He is also an affiliate marketer. We've been in business together for a couple years. We've been friends for a little longer than that. But we wanted to jump on here. I was kind of itching to go live, but had to do some last minute errands, and it was real like they were selling concert tickets out there. So, it took me a little extra to get back. But for those of you who don't know, my boy over here, Justin, can you tell people a little something?
Man, I mean, it's just like you said. Basically, my name is Justin Springer. I've been knowing Nick for quite some time. We've been online together. We were in one company together, and since then, we always remained friends. We kind of veered off a little bit, but yeah, we're back working together. So we're about to drop some fun. I mean, that's really all I got to say is, man, just becoming an affiliate marketer, trying to live the life and trying to help others do the same. And I think more importantly, through my years, when we stepped away from each other, it was really finding out a little bit more about myself and what I wanted
Yeah,
to do in this affiliate thing. And a lot of people really want to make money, man, but they don't understand it's just really changing them. And it's all about just creating the life that you really want. So, I mean, if you're into trying to create the life you really want or trying to just better your life, then you're paying attention to the right people right now. So,
exactly. And there's a whole lot that people could get into. But for those of you who don't know, it's something that's been around forever and a day, and there's always something new popping up. But in affiliate marketing specifically, there are literally big name companies out there: Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon. Like I just recently got approved to be an Amazon influencer, which is another variation of affiliate marketing. So, we definitely understand that there's a lot to sift through out there. But myself and Justin, we're committed to helping people really kind of figure this stuff out because there's two sides to this conversation, right? So there are literally dozens of programs out there that you can be a part of and things like that, and each one has their own variation, their own income structure, and everything like that. And we understand that there are decisions that need to be made to fit your particular situation. But I think I could speak for Justin where we kind of agree on the sentiment that it's not just about the program because we have an awesome program that we're both a part of that we're going to talk about today. But more so, we're both big comporters of the mindset about getting into business and doing what's necessary. Because it doesn't matter what affiliate program that you get into. Yes, we would love for you to come join us and things like that. But there's one thing that you have to know. You have to have the right kind of mindset. You have to get your thoughts in order. You have to get your actions, your daily mode of operation in order to be able to set yourself up for success. Because it doesn't matter what car you drive, if you don't know how to drive in the first place or how to drive properly, you know, you're not going to get very far. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, and that's what the funny thing about it is, because like, so we talk about how we follow a blueprint to making $300 to $600 a day, right? And some people were coming to me and they were like, "Yo, will this help me in my business?" Or, "What do you like about this business more?" And all this stuff. And I was like, guys, once you learn how to market, you can market anything. So that's number one. But number two, I like how things are already set up in this business by another person, right? And that's where the mindset comes into play. Like, I'm leading into something here. The problem is that sometimes we can try to fight what's working, right? When it's like, sometimes it's like, nah, just get in, figure out your ideal clients, figure out your personality, and then follow the blueprint, right? Like, stop trying to change it, stop trying to adjust it, stop trying to go way over here. It's like, and that's where the mindset comes. I was talking, I was making a big, huge thing the past 2 years of my life where I took a Bob Proctor. I think I heard it from Bob Proctor, but he said, people don't have business problems, they have personal problems reflected in their business, right? And people do. People don't understand that. Like, 9 times out of 10, what stops people from joining a business? They're like, "Oh, well, I don't know. What will my family think?" Right? How will I look on these videos? Is this a scam? You know what I mean? I don't know. Will I actually make my money? Those are all personal problems. Because if I gave you a blueprint and said, "Hey, this blueprint is making people money," for me, I was a different kind of person, right? I mean, I grew up getting into trouble and everything. So if you gave me an opportunity to get out, I was ready. I didn't care what it was. I'm going to bet on me. But when people start questioning, "Oh, do I really got to show my face? Do I really got to make videos?" I'm like, that's a personal problem. That is a personal. That's mindset.
For real.
Like, I mean, like, you're going, and I don't know if you started noticing some of my new videos. I started trying to hit people. I said, "Yo, I was scared too, and I was nervous too." But the responsibility to my daughter, the responsibility to wanting a better life, the responsibility of providing outweighed those fears.
Exactly.
And people don't know how to adjust that, right? They go to a 9 to 5 every day, and then they want to brag, talk about, "Yo, no, I work hard. I go to a 9 to 5 even though I hate, because I'm a provider." Yo, I'm with you. Well, what if you flip that and say, "Yo, I make these videos. I do what I got to do. I get over my fears on TikTok because I'm a provider."
Mm-hmm.
So all I did was change the meaning.
Exactly. See, and I love how you changed it up in those videos, because listen to me, like, people don't realize that oftentimes when it comes to getting into something, especially getting into business, we can use the things that we think are definite needs, right? We're not questioning whether the fact that they're important, but we can use those same things as crutches, right? The same things as obstacles. Oh, I got kids, right? I got kids at home. I got a full-time job. I got another business going. I got school going. I got all kinds of stuff. But this is the thing, man. Like, regardless of what you got going on, you cannot let that be an excuse as to that holding you back. Like, you can't let that stop you from not just taking a chance, but because you're literally getting a proven blueprint that works. But you got to take that opportunity when it comes to you. Because if you never step out there, if you never take a risk, if you never step outside of your comfort zone, you will never get to the next level, right? Because that's what it takes, is what you don't know that will get you to the next level. So what I really got excited about is the fact that, like, for me, yes, I have 2 kids. I'm married. I'm a business owner outside of this particular opportunity, because I'm a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? I have stuff going on, but at the very same time, like, you have to have the presence of mind to know that you have an opportunity in front of you, and what it's about is superseding those things that will hold you back. Those same things is the reason why you should go out there and diversify your income, because at the very end of the day, Me and Justin, we make money whether we're on a full-time gig or we're on, going with family or going wherever, right? While we're at the store, while we're at the mall, whatever it is. These deposits, they come in, and it's because of the fact that we use and we set up and use. And listen, the best thing I love about this is the fact that I didn't have to do it myself. I did not have to come in here and in a lot of cases write copy. I didn't have to come in and know everything all at once. I came in and just followed what was already laid out. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You make some money? For
Boo
real.
hoo.
I mean, the worst come to worst is you make a couple $100. But then what you invest in, and that's another thing that people got to consider. They got to stop thinking, okay, how much does it cost? How much is going to leave my finances? You got to think about what you're getting in return. You got to think of value, because one of the things we talk about all the time is how much value we bring. If you follow us on YouTube, you follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever it is, you know that we give tons and tons of free value. But at the end of the day, the best person you can invest in is yourself, right? And why not invest in picking up a skill, learning something that you could do? Like Justin was saying a couple minutes ago, you know how to market. You could sell anything,
Well, I
right?
mean, plus I think it's that time, right? I think it's that time. Like, I mean, I mean, take a step back, right? Like, and I don't mean to use this, but it is a real thing. Inflation's at an all-time high,
It
right?
is.
Credit card debt just hit an all-time high as far as trillions and stuff. So, what I'm getting at is, yes, you can do a job and that's fine. I'm not knocking a job. Like I know, like I kind of don't like it because I want to shoot for more in life. But I mean, but at the end of the
Exactly.
day, you got to do what you got to do. But it's like, why not have something, another type of skill? And think of marketing right now. Like, you can go so many ways with it. I mean, you
Yeah.
can market products, you can market everything. But I really wanted to touch back just what you said too. Like you said, don't worry about the cost. Look at things as investment. One, that's a mindset thing. But number two is, why don't people bet on them anymore? I don't
For
get it. Like,
real.
they gotten to this point where they're just like, well, I hope this works, or
Yeah.
how fast will it work? Like, bro, like, what are you talking? Like, why don't you just get in and bet on you? Like, look at it and say, dang, I'm gonna go make this work. I mean, that's
You
what
get
I
an
did when
opportunity.
I saw something. I mean, maybe it's because of my history. Like I said, I got into trouble a lot. I was a single dad. But like, all right, so you remember our first business? It was $40 to get
Uh-huh.
started. That
Yep.
that tripped me out. I was like, bro, if you need to go pawn something for $40, you better get it. Like, what are we even talking about? Like
For
what? Like, one
real.
dude was like, yo, I think I got to think about it. Think about what? $40. Like, bro, we need to
Bro.
get in and like, I don't know. For me, it was just different. If
Yeah.
somebody said, hey, Justin, I found a way to make it. I had an opportunity for you. I'm gonna look at it, and first I'm gonna see if I like it. And if I like it, and people are winning, and I think I can do it, I'm like, yo, let's go do this.
Yeah.
Let's go do it.
And and this is the thing, man. Like, for real. Let's see. Wait, hold up a second. Whoa. My Walter stuff said my friend died. Can you say R.I.P. Nick Gus? Shout out to you, man. I'm sorry about your loss. My condolences. I really pray God strengthen you and your family at this time. But thank you for stopping through. But yeah, back to the conversation. Like, listen, man. Like, I remember those days. I remember those days when in our first company, like, people were stuck. Like, they were actually stuck. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, this is there's so much out here. How do I know if this is? Listen to me, bro. What from a very early age when I started to get into business for myself, like, even when I'm trying these different things out, because I was in network marketing. I've been doing affiliate marketing for so long. I don't even know no more. But when I first got in, all I needed to see, Jay, was the fact that this thing, whatever it was, as long as the paycheck cash and ain't nobody come for me the next day or the same day or 2 days later or a week later, and I got money in hand. That's all I needed to see because I got stuff that I want to do. And again, it's your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you looking for extra income? Because at the end of the day, bro, everybody, there's no such thing as extra money. Everybody has a need to make money right now. I don't care how much you make it. There are people out there that make 100 grand a year and don't even see it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm in financial services. You know what I'm saying? I have a financial services background, so I know when I sit down with somebody and I see, yeah, they might have the $350,000 house, $500,000 house, or whatever it is. They might be driving a late model car or whatever it is. I sit down with them and I guarantee you, when I bust out them books, they ain't seeing that.
Yeah.
Like I've seen situations where this couple made $250,000 between the two of them after taxes, right?
Yeah.
$250,000, and they were at a shortfall, which means they didn't make enough. There was too much month at the end of the month. Like that tripped me out. Like bro, like I'm trying to get to 50K, and you over here pulling $250,000, and you still can't see that joint. Why? Then
Well, I
what are
mean,
you doing?
that's because making the money is like everybody thinks making the money is the cure all be all, and it's not. That's just the beginning, man. It really
Exactly.
is just the beginning. I mean, too many people like they put so much emphasis on money, and I get it. Like, I mean, I did too, and I this is things that I've been growing into and everything, but learning how to make the money, that's just the start of it. You know what I mean? It's what
Exactly.
does Grant Cardone say? The second is keeping it, and then the third is how to make your money work for you. So you have
Exactly.
those avenues, and I think beyond that, it's how do you create the man that you admire? How do you create the life that you admire? Because you know what I mean? Being rich, of course, I'm down to be rich. It's just, but that doesn't cure everything, right? I've seen some rich people
Hmm.
that are unhappy. I've seen rich people that have no love in their life. I've seen rich people that have poor health. Like, I think it's hilarious when I see a guy rich as hell, but then, like overweight and have diabetes, talking about, oh,
Right.
self-discipline is key. Like, bro,
Hmm.
self-discipline, like, you're not being self-disciplined in all areas. You mastered
Exactly.
the money game, and then you think you won. Like,
Exactly.
making the money is one thing, but you got to
Yep.
learn how to defy your whole life and step into that person and defy that life that you want to live. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So there's more to this
Yeah,
game than what they know, bro.
it is. Like I say this all the time. Like especially for my background, like being from the islands and stuff like that, people look at this place in the U.S. like this is the holy grail. Like you could come and do anything here, which is true. You still, even in today's society, you still can. But here's the thing: it's not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You have to be the right person. Because if, like my father used to say, God rest his soul, he used to say, if you do not have the right mindset about money, if you do not have the right kind of mentals when it comes to earning money and keeping money, it's gonna flow through your hands like sand. It doesn't matter how much you get up, there will always be a hole in your pockets because money will, listen to me, man, money will find places to go. And
Of
it's so
course.
funny. It's so funny the time period we're in right now, like April 15 is around the corner, and people are filing their income taxes, right? And some people, I'm not saying everybody, some people that get like 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, maybe more, depending on the situation, right? These are not exact numbers, but people are getting back large sums of money. But then within what? Within a few weeks, maybe a month, 2 months, you don't even see any kind of positive effects on that money. And when I say positive effects, I'm not just talking about, oh, you got yourself a game system, or you got yourself a TV, or you got yourself a new car, or whatever it is. But how is that now an asset for you? How is that now a way for you to bring money into your financial household? Right? How is that benefiting you as opposed to just depreciating? because you study books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, it talks about depreciating assets and things that make you money versus take your money. You know what I mean? And people will sit up there and say, "Oh yeah, I got back a whole bunch of money," and they go and then come back. And what you got? What you got? You still ain't investing in yourself. You still ain't investing in your future. You still ain't planning for your family. So what you got? I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to be real like this, but this is the truth. It's the
Yeah.
truth. What have you done with what you got? Right? What have you really done
Yeah.
with those thousands of dollars after you got back? Did you learn something new? No. Did you go get something that would actually put some money into your bank account as opposed to taking it? Did you fix your credit? What? Nothing.
Yep. Yep.
Right? So,
Yep. Well, I mean, that's why. Well, that's one of the first pieces to make the money, man. Is learn how to make
yeah.
the money. I mean, but like that's what I also love about our business. Not only does it teach you how to make the money, but also I like the fact that it pushes you to follow a blueprint. Like even right now in the month of April, we got an event going on, right? To where every day we show step by step the activity you need to do. And it's funny because I signed up a couple people and they were like, "So, all right, Justin, I'm gonna get this all I got, right?" And I said, "Well, listen, what I want from you is just don't worry about the money, don't worry about anything. Just how about in April you say for the whole month, for 30 days, I'm gonna do exactly what I need to do each and every day." What if you did that?
Yep.
What if you did that? Where would you be in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? I mean, where would you be? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially
And
when we're
that's
following the proven blueprint. Then you take it to the next step and you start learning how to invest your money or whatever you're going to do with your money. But you're right. Like, I think it always goes back to the beginning stages, though. Learn how to make the money, but learn how to find discipline in doing the blueprint each and every day and what you got to do. You know what I mean?
because successful people will tell you it's not just about getting some money in your hand, but it's about having the discipline. And the disciplines that you execute every single day is what will not only bring you money but help you maintain having money in your financial house. And look, the barrier is too low these days. The barrier is too low these days for people not to take massive action and really do something different and really change. And it's so ironic that we're talking about change and doing something different on April 1st, which is supposed to be April Fool's, but this ain't no joke, this ain't no prank. You can literally get in and literally get mentored for the next 30 days, right? In one of my old opportunities, they used to talk about a 90-day madman cycle where you put your head down and you just get to work and you do exactly what has been laid before you to do what others have done exactly to get the results that they have. Like, listen, it's this simple. It's literally this simple. In business, you just have to find someone who has done what you are working to do and do it. Because this is where we stop short. And I say we because at one point or another, we have all been through this, right? We have all felt scared. We have all felt unsure. We've all felt uncertain. We all thought about our problems. But at the end of the day, some people will take action and others will choose to just watch, right? So why not jump into a system that will give you something that's already set out for you? And we will literally walk you through. There will be content every single day in our community to tell you, okay, now that you've done this, go do this. Now that you've done this, go do this. And if you just remain coachable, that's I've been in online income and this industry for almost 10 years, bro. And I keep hearing that same term over and over and over. Are you being coachable? Are you being, a product of the system? Are you being that person that's willing to come in every single day and just use the system? Just do the system, right? And in our community, they literally give you stuff that you can use. You don't have to be this big time web designer. You don't have to be like me or like Justin that is great on video and just have all the brimming confidence and all that stuff. I'm gonna tell you a little secret about that. Every time I get online and get notes, every time, there's not one single time that I got on here or got on any live stream that I'm not noticed. But you know what? I do it anyway. Because what? There's people like you, people like me that need the information that God has given me that put me in front of the camera in the first place. So that's why I hit record. I do it anyway. Right?
Well, I mean, that's when you're going above and beyond just yourself, man. You're not necessarily thinking about just the sell. Like every time I start documenting stuff, every time I start creating videos, every time I start making a commitment, it's not just making sure that I have money coming in, but it's also saying, hey, I found a way and I'm helping the people, other people too, especially when we have a blueprint and the community and everything already set up. Like I was promoting, you already know, bro. I was promoting that high ticket one, and there's nothing wrong with that high ticket one, but it's just the back end of it all, like meaning the support and all that stuff on the end. What Michelle has created, overdid that, right? So I was like, it's only right to just what's up?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I said it's only right to come back and promote this because the back end of it was just very well done and more supportive. And so now it's different. Like I'm posting not just to make money, but to help people, to say, hey, listen, you know what I mean? Like you have something, you have a support, you have a community, you have a proven blueprint to follow. So if you've been struggling or you've been wanting to come out of your comfort zone, if you've been wanting to get a little bit more out of your life, we now have a way of doing it. And it's not just a random, oh, this is how I make money. It's literally like, yo, this is the steps that you can do in order to start seeing some success. And that's different. And it's like you said, coachable. I like the word coachable. Recently, me and my brother, we came across a quote that said, you want to be rich or you want to be right? You know what I mean?
Man, I love that. I love
you know
that.
What I mean? I mean, do you want to be rich or do you want to be right? So like, I mean, you can sit there and just try to prove everybody wrong and prove yourself right. That's cool. Or do you just want to be rich and enjoy your life? You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean by saying that, right? Like, it's just more or less that, hey, why don't you just stick to the blueprint? Just give it all you got and prove that it doesn't work. Prove, like that's the thing. If you got if for every 30 for the next 30 days, every day you got a video that's going to tell you exactly what you do, which what we're hosting in April. I say go through the month of April and prove that it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That was my attitude. That was my attitude because like I wanted to see something. I wanted to see something. Like I was in an opportunity, any given opportunity.
Why is this dude have you? Your picture.
I did, yo. I'm looking at that. That's why I'm trying to get this out, but it's not coming out. Yo, can we take a second? So, who are you? Like, dude, like, yo. I know it says who are you, but who are you? Because I checked out the picture, and that's me.
Ain't that a picture?
Yeah, it is. It is, bro. Like, yo, who is that? Like, for real, like, no, like, gee.
How do you make an account like this quick? Like,
yeah, yo, no, but you know what I see though? You know what I see though? I see somebody who got on one of my lives and heard what I talk about, especially that. Like, okay, so this person says, I am you. What do you mean? Well, like, are you serious right now? Okay, bro. Like, can we take a moment here? Like, you're out here doing something when you got people trying to deep fake you, bro.
That's people right there. They've just got too much. But you know what though? That the cool thing about this, I'm glad this actually happened, bro, because that's the type of stuff that keeps other people stuck. And this is exactly what I was talking about, right? When you see this, this scares some people. See, I don't want to get
Yup.
on there. I don't want people to hate on me. And I'm like, but this goes back to what I was talking about. The
Yup.
responsibility that you have towards your kids, yourself, your life should
Exactly.
outweigh something like this.
People like
Because
that.
when you're vibing this high and people are vibing that low, because obviously this person is vibing low, right? They don't know what to do with their life. They're stuck on a Saturday,
Exactly.
so they just think they're going to make things of you, right? So when they're vibing that low, it's
Exactly.
like when you're vibing that high, it's like you don't even hear it, right? It's just you should be
Exactly.
like the responsibility of what you're trying to do should outweigh that. But that is funny though. That's
It
hilarious that
is. It's
somebody else
hilarious.
did that.
Hey Holly. Holly just came in. Hey Holly, check this out. You know how long I've been on here. It's nice to see you too. Check
Good
this
to get one
out.
of me too.
There listen to me, man. Holly, they got somebody in here trying to defame me, like for real, defame me. Like, this person, who are you? Literally went online and took a picture of me and try to be me, and they just somebody else, yeah, just did one with just. It's crazy how in a couple of minutes they just did that, like
Yeah.
of the both of us. So this is the point where you really step out and you realize like you're really out here trying to do something, and like Justin said, you got to stay focused on what it is you are trying to do and the people you're trying to help and the mission that you are trying to accomplish. And yo, it's crazy. Like, okay, so I know this veers off topic a little bit, but with this whole AI revolution and stuff that's going on with things like Dolly and ChatGPT and all that kind of stuff, the stuff you can do, and this is stuff that's been around for a long, long time, but they have just now given public access to this AI technology, these chatbots and stuff like that. And it was, I forgot which one it was, that you could literally go on there and put your voice, so you don't necessarily have to speak in as like we're speaking now. Like you could upload your voice because you have enough content and basically create a live avatar of yourself if you're doing, let's say, a training or presentation or whatever it is, and just input the script and use that. But like I went on there and I looked at that and I was like, what's to stop people from using that for nefarious purposes? Like the profile, who are you? Like it's crazy. You're talking and look, that's crazy. What you mean that's crazy? You're contributing to that whole mindset of getting people focused and getting people in fear of being online. Like that kind of stuff baffles me. Like people will get swayed by stuff like that and be like, "Oh, well, I can't go online, or I can't go live, or I can't go because people can and people will." Let me tell you something. Everything that's ever been created, everything under the sun, can be used for two different purposes. Either they can use it to help people, or they can use it to hurt people. And it's who you choose to be will make the difference between the way you use a product or the way you use a tool. Because, like you used to talk about back in the day, Jay, everything that you could learn is just that. It's a tool to help you get somewhere, right? But what are you trying to do with the things that you get, the access that you have, right? And I think this is so hilarious. Like y'all, I have to absorb that for a second. Like it just fuels me to do what it is that we're doing, what it is that we're focused on doing, so much more. So thank you for that.
Well, you said something though back. Like I do agree with you. Like it's crazy how somebody could use AI now for bad and all that stuff. But more importantly though, like if it goes back to what we're trying to do with this live, right? I don't think people really understand how developed AI will get down the road, and then you'll have less jobs, right? And people
Yeah,
don't understand that, right? Like it there's so many guys that are already like, oh, I'm setting up ad copy, I'm doing blogs, right? I mean think about it. Like, what was it back in the day? Back in the day, Pinterest, and it still is, it's a huge blog site, right? Like, and a lot of women did affiliate marketing through their blogs, right? And a lot of women were making $10,000 a month just blogging and posting it all over Pinterest. And, now, I mean, think about it. They can write a blog in a matter of a few minutes with this AI stuff, right? But that's why it brings more like importance to start learning how to market, start learning a different side hustle, start improving some type of skill, branding
Hmm.
you, whatever it is, because it's coming. I mean, it just comes. Like, it's more developed. Like, I mean, think about it now. Like, where these machines now are more at McDonald's, right? So you don't really have the cashiers anymore. Those are going obsolete. Walmart, more cashiers are losing their jobs because, you know what I mean? Because, so imagine as this gets more developed, there will be less reason to have you as a job, because that AI isn't going to ask for time off. That AI isn't going to ask for a raise. That AI technology isn't going to ask for all the things that we're going to ask for. And I don't think people
Exactly.
realize that. So if you're not improving on your skills or figuring out a way to make money or developing you as a person, then what are you doing?
Exactly. And like I talk about all the time, like one of the biggest things that we have realized, myself and Justin, is that the biggest commodity that other businesses need and is their lifeblood is customers. No matter how the world changes, no matter what technology develops, no matter what it is out there will always be a business or several businesses that need customers. So if you can learn a skill that will help those businesses get in front of people, you will never have to worry about losing your job. You will never have to worry about not having an income, because you will already have a way to leverage a tool, several tools you could leverage to show this business whatever they need to see in order to tell them, look, this is how I can help you bring customers, which can literally be the system that we use, because this teaches you how to market. This teaches you what resources to use to go out there and leverage those tools in order to bring in people. It'll never get old.
Facts. Facts.
Let's see. He said, do you think robots could potentially take over society? You talk about AI is in developing. Bro, AI is not just in developing. Like, I don't know if you're a guy. I say that all the time. I say bro all the time. So please forgive me if you're not. But listen, AI is not just in developing. People are just now getting access. That's a difference. AI has been around for a lot of years. Yeah, do you have an Alexa? Do you use Google? Do you use Google Voice Prompts? Do you use Siri if you have an iPhone? Listen, it's not just last week or just last month or 6 months ago. This has been in development for years and years. It's just now the public is just getting wind of it and just getting access to learn how to use it. Right? They've just now opened up, and something that really kind of get inside your brain is why all of a sudden now we're just getting access to be able to create with artificial intelligence. But that's beside the point. The main point is how can, because I remember Billy Jean when he first who's a huge internet marketer, huge social media marketer online, when he first got wind of AI and ChatGPT, because it blew up in the late last year. But he kind of got freaked out. Like, what am I going to do? Like, if I'm in social media marketing, is this going to replace me? And he got to the point where he flew in all these consultants, all these experts and stuff, to then realize, no, these are just tools that can help you do your work 10 times faster, right? So this is definitely a technological shift. But if you don't know about the skills, if you don't know about the basic skills on how to get people from just seeing your opportunity or your product or your business to actually being a repeat customer, not just a paying customer that buys once, but a customer that is repeating every single whatever, 3 months, a month, whatever it is, because you're constantly keeping contact with them via things like an email list, via things like your autoresponder, via all these different avenues. But if you don't even know the skill in the first place, then AI is of no use to you because you got nothing to move faster. You got to get stuff moving before you move faster. Last time
Well, I
I
mean,
checked.
but I like what you said. Like, that's why it goes back to just always working on you. I mean, times are just going to change. I mean, I know, like, my coach, he has like 250,000 people on Instagram, right? And for a while, people were mimicking his page and trying to sell crypto, right? And so because of that, Instagram kept shutting his page down. I mean, but what he did was he just carried it over to wherever he needed to go, whatever he needed to do. In fact, there's a whole bunch of talk right now about TikTok going down, and
Yeah.
so we're even setting up over on Lemonade just in case it does, or we're hitting up Instagram just in case it does. I mean, like, when you start to really build you, it does suck when you get comfortable, right? I remember all the big SEO guys back in the day before Google switched over to that Penguin platform or whatever. Like, they were like, oh, I was making millions. And then all of a sudden overnight when Google relaunched, how they, just how they develop data or whatever, like a lot of people took a hit. And it's like, when you're constantly working on you though, and you're betting on you, you'll change. I mean, I think that's ultimately why I really like the rush of entrepreneurship. Yes, the money and everything, but it's massively learning how to create a better you in order to create a better life. Because the world is not as it is, it's as you are, right? So, how you are developing you is how you're going to see the world. So once again, this goes back to the whole, even when we first started, right? When we had an affiliate program costing $40 to start, some people can look at that $40 as like a drop in the bucket for an opportunity to better themselves, where other people were sitting there saying like, well, I don't know, $40, what if it doesn't work? Like, are you kidding me? Right? Like, it's so many personal issues. And that's the thing with business. Business is constantly going to change, especially when we're on these free platforms, because they can do whatever. I mean, look at, you see Facebook now, they're trying to charge $15 a month for the blue check, and then they're giving everybody
crazy.
Well, yeah, and right now is a good time to get that blue check. In fact, I'm probably going to go ahead and get it, but here's the only reason why. It's not that I care about the blue check, it's just right now, because it's new and because they want to sell as many as they can. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to give notoriety to that. So when you post a reel compared to me and you, the blue check, they're going to go first. Now,
exactly.
At the end of the day, it doesn't mean that your content is going to blow up. I mean, if your content's no good, your content's no good. The platform has still got an algorithm, but they're at least going to say, oh, blue check, put him in front of Nix. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And if Nix does better, cool, we'll put Nix above. If it doesn't, we're just going to give Justin the whole reach because he has a blue check. I mean, and this is part of the game, and people fight it. People fight it, and I'm down to fight it. Like, but if I'm a marketer, I realize it and say, okay, this is my time to capitalize.
Yeah. And, I saw that a couple weeks ago, and, I've just been back and forth about it. And obviously, you think about what your investment is, and, can you do or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it is social proof. And that's what this system, that's what social media thrives on. That's what the public thrives on. It's why Mr. Beast is as big as he is, because people know, and he's created a brand to say that he represents this, right? So by getting verified, or by getting that blue check or whatever it is another way or another avenue for people to say, okay, well, this person is, this person might be legit because you have that, they have that blue check or whatever it is. I know me personally, I can speak for me. When I saw people that have that blue chip, I think about, okay, well, they have a certain amount of following and they have, proven methods or whatever, and they've gotten established. So I looked at that as being established, right? And that's how, if I looked at it like that, I'm not the only one that looks at it like that. See, what people have to remember is we tend to think so much that we're the only one that's going through or dealing with or using or whatever it is. We're the only one in that circumstance. No, it's not, which is one of the reasons why I became a creator in the first place. Yeah, there are other reasons, but one of the main reasons is I'm not the only one that's a father that's if you take my disability or whatever it is, I'm not the only one that's going through all the things that I am and that I go through. So if I can use that and be like, okay, this is who I am, this is what I represent, this is what I believe, and this is that I choose to be. There are other people that are just like me, that think just like me, that will resonate with that. Like Justin, like I love how you tell your story. Like if you haven't seen this man's videos, you need to go follow him like right now because just seeing where he's been, and I've been friends with Justin for years, so I know a little bit about where he comes from. But the story is powerful, right? And being able to tell your story, that's a big part of marketing because let me tell you a secret. When it comes to marketing, people have to know, like, and trust you because people don't buy goods and services. They buy the people selling them. I'm going to repeat that. People don't buy products and services. They buy the people selling them. People know you and like you and trust you. That's why they make it to where they are. Because think about it. You see, let's bring up Mr. Beast again. You see a video of his, why do you click on it? Because you know that he is known for something. You trust him to give you what he's already given you. So that's
Yep.
why you continue to support him because you know that he's good for this, right?
Yep.
It's the same thing. Like I'll be 100% transparent. The main reason that I am a part of this particular program that we're talking about today is because of this man. Because I know, like, and I trust him. I trust him so much. Like when it and this is not just to say, you know, this is not just a somber moment, but you know what I'm saying. It's not just a touching moment, but this is the fact that Justin has been saying the same thing for as long as I know him. Right? He's been saying the same thing. Right? He has been bringing the same message. Right? He has been known to deliver for the people that he helps. Like, can I take 2 seconds and tell this story? I used to set my alarm on my phone or whatever it was when we
Yeah.
before we first met. Like I used to set my phone because I knew Justin went live like around 2 o'clock or 2:30 or whatever it was at the time. And I used to set my alarm to trigger it so I know he's on. And sure enough, he'd show up. And every day, dude, every day for like 2 months, you showed up every single day. And you know what that said to me? That said to me that I could count on you for something. I could count on you to be there. I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna look at my notifications and right at 2:30, Justin Springer is live. And best believe, every time he got on live, he was bringing tons of value. And I've been able to trust him to bring value like this. And listen, I can't even begin to tell you all the stuff that, all the value that Justin's content has done for my business and my life. That's why we became friends because it started off like, I think it was like, you charged like $15 to get into your group at the time. Best $15 I ever spent.
Yeah.
That's $15 I ever spent because aside from the lessons, aside from the tools, aside from the being able to be in a community of entrepreneurs and help other people, I gained a good friend. You know what I mean? And these are the things that we're trying to tell you guys. That no matter what it is out there, no matter what you're trying to use this money to solve, at the end of the day, it's not just about the money.
Nope.
It's not just about your bank account. It's not just about your paycheck. It is about being able to do the things you want and need to do when you want to do it. Like again, like Dustin said something earlier about not hating on jobs. People swear up and down I hate jobs. People swear up and down I hate jobs. I don't. I used to be in the system. I used to be a part of the workforce. But what I realized is the one thing that I need the most in my life is something that entrepreneurship gives me, which is freedom. You could call it what you want. You could tell me, Nick, I'll give you $150,000 right now. But you change to that desk, nah, bruh. You could keep that. You could keep that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, listen, man, I got tired, especially after I had kids. Like I remember being at my job. I won't put them out because that's just not me. I remember being at my job, my last 9 to 5, and I got a call while I was on the phone with a customer, which is highly irregular, right, for me to do. I took the calls from my kids' school. And I was like, as soon as I got the call, I took the call. They was like, okay, I put the person on hold, obviously. And I got off and I talked to the teacher or whatever. And she told me this and this and this is going on with my daughter. She's like 2 years old at the time. Not 2 years old, I think like 3 or 4 years old at the time. And listen to me. I went to my bosses after I got off the call and I was like, look, I have to go. Like my wife's at work. She can't do it because of whatever the situation was at the time, and I had to be the one to go, and I couldn't go because my boss would not let me.
Yeah.
My boss would not let me, and when I tell you, I was infuriated.
Yeah.
By the fact that somebody else, another grown adult, is telling me, another grown adult, that I can't leave to go take care of my kid. I don't know what's going on with my kid, but at the end of the day, nothing else matters.
Yeah.
And I gotta go take care of my kid. And you telling me I can't go?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like that is inconceivable to me.
Yeah.
Right? Even in the last year when I literally walked away, I was with my family after putting in 2 years, showing up every day, putting the best foot forward that you could ever imagine. Because if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it all the way correct, and I'm gonna always give everything I got because I gotta sleep at night, and I'm dealing with people, so I have to do the best I can for almost 2.5 years. On top of that, I was with my family, and with my family, spending time with my family, I get a notification. Hey, the vacation that you put in and was approved for is not valid. So I know that you put it in the system and the system approved it, but we gonna have to get you back to work on Monday, which is 2 days from that point.
Wow.
And I can't get back. I'm out the country.
Wow.
Right? And they're like, if you don't come back, you don't have a job, unfortunately. Right? So let me break this down for you. Put in my all every single day. Finally get to go on vacation with my family. Right? Having a good time, whatever it is. And then somebody else decides. Because it was just, trust me, it was new management. When I say new management, I mean new supervisor. Because whatever, she decided that, oh yeah, even though I know that this was approved in the system, it's not going to be that today. So either you come back to this desk, or you will not have your paycheck no more.
Yeah.
Where does that put my family? Where's that? How many people under the sound of my voice have ended up in a situation where your income, your livelihood, your family's financial livelihood was on the line and taken away from them, or taken away from you because of someone else. See, for me, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable for another grown adult to tell you, I gotta ask you to go to the bathroom. I gotta ask you when I can go take my lunch. Oh, can I please, Mr. Supervisor, Miss Supervisor, can I please go have some food today or right now? Oh, no, the floor needs you. You know how many times I had to delay my lunch an hour, 2 hours, just because the floor needs me?
Yeah.
Bro, at the end of the day, entrepreneurship for me is about the freedom to do what I want, when I want, with the people I want to be with.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you,
I think people underestimate that. Like what you just told was like definitely like that's yeah. Like everybody can feel that when it comes to a 9 to 5, and I get that. Like I see all these people talking about they want financial freedom, and my thing is financial freedom doesn't exist. Okay, like freedom from the worries of finances that does exist, right? But financial obligations does not, is always going to be around.
yeah,
But what I like more than anything is what you just said, time freedom, right? It's time freedom. Because for me, I learned this from Sean Whalen a long time ago, but he said there's 4 areas of anyone's life that are generally going to make almost every decision in your life. And those 4 areas are: one, your mindset, right? Your body, like your fitness, your health, whatever you want to label it under, relationships, your love, your relationships or whatever, and then your money, right? And if you think about that, when you close your eyes and you think about your ideal life, you don't just imagine the money. You imagine the money with somebody, right? Or with your
yeah,
kids or something, right? Or you happy, right? Your mindset. Or I hear people all the time like, oh my God, if I had millions of dollars, I would be such a giver. I would be just giving money away, right? So that once again, that's mindset. So those 4 areas are going to direct your life. And when I started thinking about that, he said he works on those 4 areas every single day. So I was like, all right, that's what I'm going to do. I was like, because I wanted to cross the board. So I don't just learn how to make money. I learn how to keep my body in shape. I don't just keep my body in shape and learn how to make money. I also make sure that I'm there for my daughter, right? So she can
right,
see a dad around. Well, with that comes time freedom, because it's hard as shit, excuse my language, it's hard as hell to
yeah,
you know what I mean, get up, work out, go to work, come home, cook dinner, try to spend time with the kids, then work on your side business and all this stuff. Like it's hard. So that's why I love the fact that we have like a 2-hour process. One, you're right. I don't want anybody telling me when I can go to the restroom, when I got to eat lunch, or when I can take a vacation, especially a vacation. I think it's just dumb. Like, hey, I worked for you, I earned it. You know what I mean? And then you're going to hold over the job over my head. I don't need all that, right? But more than
exactly.
anything, the time freedom, the time to say, okay, hey, I choose to work between these 2 times. You know what I mean? So I can give it my all. And then, hey, I'm going to put my phone down. And maybe I'll still answer my phone. But what I'm saying is I'm going to walk away because I got this time right now that I want to give towards my health, or I want to give towards my daughter. There was a show that me and my daughter got into. We see all kinds of different ones. Like Wednesday was on Netflix and some other ones. But anyways, I literally, when we would put on a show at night, I literally put my phone away. I don't care who's
Yeah,
blowing me up. I don't care if somebody just signed up and they're like, yo, Justin, I just signed up. Doesn't, with my business, doesn't matter to me, because I'm like, at this moment, I'm giving time to my daughter. It is what it is.
yeah,
And I
exactly.
don't think we underestimate that. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
agree with what you say, but I think we also just underestimate the whole time freedom. I mean,
yeah,
financial obligations are always going to be there. You can trick yourself to say there's financial freedom out there, but there's freedom from the worry of finances.
that's
Definitely.
it. That's
Definitely. But
it.
there's no financial freedom. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have financial obligations every day. And I'm going to tell you right now, being a guy that was living, that did make money, was able to leave his 9 to 5, did stay home, it's boring. It can get boring, bro. Like all these
Yeah,
people think like, oh yeah, I can just wake up and work whenever I want. Like you got to be disciplined still. Like you don't have a boss
yeah, you
telling you what
do.
time to do. You got to still be disciplined. It can get boring. So I like now that I've set my day in those four areas. I take my
Yeah,
morning to work on my mindset. I then go and work out all throughout the day. I'm trying to do a diet or whatever. I work on my business, and then I give some time to my family and or relationships each and
yeah,
every day.
exactly. And you know, it's about, and as somebody who uses the term financial freedom a lot, a whole lot, that every time I've said that, that is exactly what I mean. It's the time freedom. Because and it even I think it was like late last year, I learned to adjust the way that I saw that concept. Is that you don't chase money, you chase time. Because more money can be made, but you can't give back more time. Like if you've ever lost someone, if you've ever lost touch with someone, you know how valuable it is, that what you would give to have another minute, another day with that person, or with your family, or whatever it is, right? You know how important that is and what you would give, but can any amount of money really give you back someone you've lost? No. But at the end of the day, if you choose, the choice is the choice, right? The choice to say, oh yes, I'm gonna devote this time to my mindset. I'm gonna devote this time to my family. I'm gonna devote this time that are income producing activity time, right? So you compartmentalize your day to say, okay, this is what how I'm gonna divide up my day. But at the end of it all, it comes back to how you choose to spend your time and the value of your time, to be able to be out there with your daughter, or out there with your significant other, or your son, or whoever, your mom, or whoever it is, and to be able to have the freedom from the worry. I love that so much. To have the freedom from the worry of finances, where you can go do whatever, and you know at the end of the day you come home, you will be able to take care of whatever it is, right? See, we have to adjust this mindset of, yeah, you make let's say 100 grand a month. The urge to go make it rain on everybody for everything, shopping on me, you know what I'm saying? The whole mindset, right? But at the end of your thought process, what are you doing with what you have, right? What are you able to do? How are you able to make a difference in someone else's life? And yes, there's always a saying, charity starts at home, right? So you think of your significant other, your kids, your mom, your grandma, your auntie, whoever is close to you. But beyond that, because I'm about purpose. I'm that dude that talks about purpose all the time. Like your purpose has to be more than just you and yours, because at the end of your day, your work day, whatever it is, it's about who you choose to be and who you help others become. This person right here, he helped me become better. I help people become better. And then at the center of this conversation, this is what it's about: helping people become better, the best version of themselves, right? So they can go out there and use this proven blueprint to go out there and make some money, and to in turn use that money to help people. Is that not the plan?
Well, yeah. I mean, everything starts immaturely at first, right? We want the money to escape our problems, to leave our 9 to 5, to ball out of control, to take the trips, we to buy the watches, to buy the jewelry, whatever it is. That's the immature side of it all. Once you learn how to do it, it's then your obligation to do more, right? Like at this
Hmm.
point, it's like today. All right, so I look, man. So can I even switch this? I don't even think. Oh yeah, I can. So look, today, $600 just came in today.
Let
Okay.
me see. They can't really see it. Let me see if I can do anything. Oh man, they can't see that.
Well, they can't see that.
Nah, because it just went to your profile picture. That's why.
Ah, are you serious? All right. Well, anyways, all right. So $600 today. The thing about it is, though, is okay. So now I've learned how to make the money. All right. So that's cool. Now my obligation is a little bit different. I teach those, and that's why, like, it goes back to the whole documenting, which, I will admit, it took me a long time in my career to understand that if you just get on camera and just start talking about the things that you are learning, the things that you're going through, whether it's up and down, like frustration, you know what I mean? Good news, right? Or learning how to do it. Like we think it has to be so like hidden. Sometimes, like, I started doing some videos that were very beneficial when I just said, hey, listen, we follow a 2-hour blueprint. Here's the 2-hour blueprint. And then I just started telling them. We spend 30 minutes posting on ads to classified websites. We do an hour on our favorite social media platform. And then the other 30 minutes is going to be answering emails through our automated system that we help you set up. When I started doing that, people were just like, oh, dang, he's just giving it away. Well, yeah, I'm trying to just show you what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Like that. Like that's a sense of documenting. Hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. This is what I learned. This is how I made $600 today. Would you like to go off and make $600 today?
Exactly.
If you would, great. Let's do it.
Exactly. And that's what it is. Taking massive action. If you guys are getting value out of this live, please tap the screen. Please tap the screen and share the live, because we want this to get as far up as the algorithm can take it, because there are people out here that are really trying to do the best they can for whatever reason they can. But we're here trying to help people become better, helping people get to where they're making more than enough money to be able to afford the things that they need to be able to do the things they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. At the end of which we're trying to do this for freedom and help you understand that it's more than just about paying bills. It's more than just about, doing something just to do it. It's about doing something that makes a difference. It's about doing something that starts with you, yes, but then it evolves into helping others. So, I could sit here and I can talk about this all day. I can. I can talk about this all day, but it's up to you guys to take massive action, right? It's up to you to decide that today is going to be the day. April 1st is going to be the day where things are going to be different, where it's not just about waiting for somebody else to help me change. But
I figured it out.
How did you do it? Tell me how you did it.
I had to save it.
You had to save it?
No, because on my screen, it asked me to save if I want my camera off or on.
Oh, okay.
Because I made an adjustment. So I flipped it, and it said, would you like to save this position? And I'm like, yeah. Right. So on my side, you don't have to. Yours is a little bit different on mine, but
yeah.
Still, boom, there it is today, $600.
Yeah.
Following the 2-hour blueprint.
2 hours. 2 hours. You even if you could say you have an hour, but that compounds every day. How much would $600 in one day help you? Do you know that, let's say they took let's jump back to the 9 to 5, right? They lobbied and campaigned and all that stuff to get the minimum wage changed federally speaking. That's the caveat. To $15 an hour, right? How about $18 an hour? Do you know $18 an hour is just over $155 a day? That's almost 6 times that. And people are clamoring to again raise the minimum wage to something higher. But let's say 150, right? $150 a day, and you have just replaced your 9 to 5. right? So he talked about $600 today, and it's 7:20 where I'm at. There's still room left in the day, right? There's still game left to play in the day, right? So guarantee you it's not going to end there. What could that do for you? Following the proven blueprint for 2 hours a day. How could that make a change in your life? Because at the end of the day, that's good for him. That's good for me, right? Making $300 to $600 a day, that's great for us. But what about you? Because we're not paying your bills. We're not offering you, we're not paying for the life you want. We're doing that for us. But how we're doing to help you is showing you how we did it. Showing you how we do it. And how dozens of people just like you and me do it. So the choice is yours. You can choose right now to listen to I think we've been on here for like an hour now, a little more than an hour. You can choose to listen to the last hour and go scroll and say, okay, that was nice. Those two guys seem like they're good people. You follow us, you share the lives, which we're grateful for. And then you go on about your day, and then tomorrow is the same as it was yesterday. Or today could be day one of a new life that you consciously chose to start. That you choose to stop being the person you were yesterday as far as going out there and increasing your income and preparing your financial house and all that good stuff. And you choose today to do something different. Because both of us, we had that moment a long time ago, right? But we choose every single day, every moment of the day. Because Jay, how long have we been talking about daily mode of operation?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to put that joint on the shirt. I'm promising you. If you see that on the shirt, don't be mad. I cut you in on the profit because I heard it from you. But listen, daily mode of operation. This is what we do, right? To be able to fund the things that we want to do and we want to use and we want to be places and all that kind of stuff. Like, to be able to hop on a flight to see the loved one that you haven't seen in a couple months. How special is it? And you're not bound by a clock. You could go to the other side of the country and spend time with somebody you love. And you get a notification that your light bill is about to be due in a couple days. Bloop, bloop.
Done.
Paid.
Done.
On with your day. How important is that to you? What is that worth to you?
Yep.
Right? That's what this is about. It's not about the investment that you'll make to obviously pick up something that can revolutionize your business, your life, or another business or somebody else. It's about that right there. To be able to be somewhere where you chose to be and not have to turn around and be like, oh man, hey, I had a lot of fun, but I gotta go because I gotta get up in the morning and I gotta go make someone else money.
Yep.
Let that sink in for a minute. I gotta hurry up and leave so I can go to bed so I can make someone else money. How about that? What is that worth to you?
Couldn't do it.
So at the end of the day, like I have like maybe five more minutes left. But guys, listen, if you found value today, make sure and share it and give y'all a couple minutes to let's see where are we at now? Like 500-600? Let's get to 1,000. We can do that. It's like two, 3 y'all in here. Come on, let's tap the screen and share it live because we dropping some value in here. I know we are. So even doing that, the choice is yours. I'll repost this and I'll repost so many other things talking about this. And we're not gonna stop talking about it. I know I'm not, because no matter what it is, I'm gonna keep showing people the way.
Yep.
It's my duty. It's my responsibility. Because I know you gonna know. Who's that? Let's see. It says Ash Queen. Hey Ash Queen, what's going on? It's about time. You're kind of late. I'm about to get off in a little bit. But nice that you came through though. Let me see. Oh, she wants to hop in. Oh, here you go. Let me let her hop in for a quick second. I got a couple minutes on here, so let's let her hop in for a second.
Hey, Nicola.
What's going on? What's going on? You hopped on kind of late. I appreciate you coming though.
Yeah, I was working, so I just leave work.
Yeah, that's good. I appreciate you tuning in. We were just talking about business and online income and entrepreneurship and affiliate marketing. So I spent like the last hour with my good friend Justin here.
What up,
just trying to
Ashley?
educate these people.
Hello, Justin. How are you?
I'm good.
So what's going on? It's it's late on a Saturday. What's going on?
I have to give thanks. They just robbed a store right beside us, bro.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, it's really crazy, man. So I have to leave. Like, we close up early, so we just packed up and leave. Cause
yeah.
It's freaking.
Wow, that's crazy. I pray God keep you safe.
You just have to give God thanks, like, every time. It's not the first they get.
Wow. So it's happened a couple times? Yeah, that's crazy. I hope everything works out.
For real.
That's wild. But it gets like that sometimes.
Crazy times.
I know. But Ash, I'm not gonna be on here for much longer. I'm saying it's getting close to dinner time, and so we gotta put in that quality time too. So I appreciate you coming through. It's always good to have you on. She probably put herself on. Okay. Well, yeah. But I really thank you guys for taking the time out your Saturday to come stop and listen to, me and my friend talk about how we're literally able to spend 2 hours a day doing something we love and allows us to make a difference in our life financially and in other areas, obviously, and how we would pray that you take the opportunity to take advantage, because like I said at the top of the live, there's no reason that everybody should be doing this, because all of these big name companies out there have affiliate programs, right? All these people out here do it for free, right? You were talking about something today, well, not today, but recently, because you posted it recently. But it was about Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
And even they made it into a movie, I think is what you were saying. And then they have an affiliate program for that. Like, just to get people to go watch the movie. And they're literally paying people to help get that movie out and get that, circulated and stuff like that. With men like Grant Cardone and all those people, like, they allow people to do that. Most places now, most businesses now, especially online, have affiliate programs that you can sign up for free. But you sign up, and then what? Do you know how to market? Say that again, Jay?
I said people don't understand.
Yeah. Do you know how to use it? Yeah, they said they will pay you a certain amount, but how are you gonna get in front of people? What tools do you need to put into place to get that affiliate product in front of somebody? ClickBank does it for free. Well, they allow you tons of products that you can promote across industries to promote stuff. But how? How do you do it? this right here, this proven blueprint. You can come in and you'll learn, especially for the next 30 days, where we tell you literally what to do every single day, right? Come learn, come pick up a skill, come grow. Justin, I gotta ask you this because I didn't get to ask you this at all previously, but is this just US based or can anybody do this anywhere?
Well, I think anybody can do it anywhere, as long as because it's PayPal generated. So as long as you have access
Yeah,
to Wi-Fi and PayPal or Stripe, then you should be able to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Worldwide. Worldwide. So again, the thing is taking massive action. What you going to do now?
That's
You
it.
have the information. We just broke it down. Basically, we broke down the mindset. We broke down the things that we do every day, right? We post ads. We shoot little videos. You can do your face, somebody. You can do faceless. You can do pictures, all this kind of stuff. But the powerful thing is we'll be right there in front of you, literally walking you through what to do. So go to, if you're watching this because of Justin's account, go to Justin's links and you will get access to him. Go to my link tree, you'll be able to get access to the system from there, the blueprint from there. Click on the first option, not the second, the first option which says daily pay. Um, Click on that and you will get to go through the process to figure out how to sign up. And we're here. We're here. So we're always available to answer questions. If you're ready to make a change, today's April 1st. What you gonna do? Make a change,
Let's do
right?
it.
Let's go. So, Justin, yo, it's always a pleasure working with you. Always a pleasure. You know that.
Yes,
And I
sir.
appreciate you taking the time, so much time, because the most valuable asset we have is time. So I appreciate you blessing me and blessing the people with some of your time and your knowledge. So,
Always, bro. That's what it's all about, bro. You're just giving back.
yeah,
That's it. Sharing value and giving back. So,
exactly. All right, guys. Well, until next time, live life, love God. See you when we see you.
peace.
Peace.